Let's take a trip down some of the most beautiful and best airports in the world. Buckle up, because we're about to explore the top 10 most beautiful airports in the world. And I'm not talking about your average run-of-the-mill, fluorescent-lit, cramped gate kind of airports. No way. These airports are practically destinations in themselves. Let's go. First up, we're heading to the island nation of Singapore, home to Singapore Changi Airport. Now, if you know anything about airports, you know Changi is legendary. This place is consistently ranked as one of the best airports in the world, and for good reason. I mean, where else can you walk through a butterfly garden, catch a movie in a state-of-the-art cinema, or take a dip in a rooftop swimming pool? But Changi's beauty goes beyond its crazy amenities. The architecture here is like something out of a sci-fi film. Seriously, picture this. Soaring ceilings, natural light pouring in from everywhere, and these incredible green walls covered in plants. It's like stepping into a futuristic jungle, and honestly, I'm here for it. And the best part, Changi is incredibly easy to navigate. The signage is clear, the staff is super helpful, and everything just flows. It's efficient, it's beautiful, and it's an experience in itself. Trust me, if you ever find yourself with a layover in Singapore, book an extra long one. Next stop, we're flying into the heart of the Middle East Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar. Now, Qatar is known to be the most beautiful airport in the world for doing things big, and Hamad Airport is no exception. This place screams luxury from the moment you step off the plane. We're talking marble floors, designer boutiques, and art installations that wouldn't look out of place in the MoMA. One of the most striking things about Hamad is its commitment to art. Like seriously, everywhere you turn there's a massive sculpture or a thought-provoking installation. It's like walking through an art gallery, only instead of hushed whispers, you've got the gentle hum of travelers and the occasional boarding announcement. And speaking of announcements, Hamad has this really cool thing where they project calming videos of nature scenes throughout the airport. It's their way of combating travel stress, and honestly, it totally works. Plus, the airport is ridiculously clean and efficient. Hamad International is proof that luxury and efficiency can coexist, and I am here for it. Our next stop takes us to Incheon International Airport in South Korea. And let me tell you, this airport is a trip. Incheon is like the perfect blend of cutting-edge technology and traditional Korean culture. On the one hand, you've got all the latest and greatest airport tech, think super-fast Wi-Fi, self-check-in kiosks everywhere, and even robots roaming around to help you with directions. But then, just when you think you've stepped into the future, you stumble upon a beautiful traditional Korean garden, complete with a pagoda, a pond, and even a little tea house. It's this wild juxtaposition of old and new, and it totally works. And if you're lucky enough to have a layover in Incheon, you're in for a real treat. This airport has everything from a golf course, to a spa, to a museum dedicated to Korean culture. From South Korea, we're hopping over to Japan, the land of the rising sun, bullet trains and, well, impeccable organization. Tokyo Haneda Airport is a testament to Japan's legendary efficiency. But don't think for a second that that means it's boring. This airport is a marvel of modern design, with sleek lines, open spaces, and this incredible sense of calm that washes over you the moment you step inside. One of the things that really struck me about Haneda is how they managed to make even the most mundane things feel elevated, like even the baggage claim area, which is usually the most stressful part of any airport experience, feels strangely serene here. The lighting is perfect, the carousels are spotless, and everything just runs like clockwork. And if you're a foodie, Haneda is a dream come true. Alright, buckle up, because we're about to experience the ultimate travel paradox, a relaxing German airport. Munich Airport is like a little slice of Bavaria, right in the heart of the airport. First of all, German airport have a brewery. Yes, you heard that right. An actual working brewery, right inside the airport. And not just any brewery. We're talking about Airbrau, which has been brewing its own beer for over 20 years and has even won international awards. So yeah, you can grab a stein of freshly brewed beer before your flight. But the Bavarian charm doesn't stop there. They also have a traditional beer garden, complete with long wooden tables, pretzels the size of your head, and of course plenty of beer flowing. It's the perfect place to relax, soak up some German culture, and maybe even make some new friends before your flight. Next up, we're heading to Switzerland, a country known for its stunning mountains, its delicious chocolate, and, well, its incredibly efficient airports. Zurich Airport is no exception. This place is like a well-oiled machine, with everything running smoothly and on time. But don't let the efficiency fool you. Zurich Airport is also incredibly beautiful. Like seriously, the views from this airport are insane. You've got the Swiss Alps in the distance, rolling green hills, and even a glimpse of Lake Zurich if you're lucky. It's enough to make you want to miss your flight and just stay at the airport all day. Alright, get ready to be amazed because we're about to land in one of the busiest and most impressive airports in the world, Hong Kong International Airport. This place is massive. It's built on a reclaimed island, for crying out loud, but despite its size, Hong Kong International manages to feel surprisingly manageable. The signage is clear, the layout is intuitive, and they even have these cool little automated trains that whisk you between terminals in a flash. But what really sets Hong Kong International apart is its sheer abundance of things to see and do. We're talking about a full-on IMAX theater, a 9-hole golf course, and even an aviation discovery center, where you can learn all about the history of flight. And if you're feeling peckish, you're in luck. Next up, we're heading to Canada, a land of friendly people, stunning scenery, and surprisingly good airports. Vancouver International Airport is like a breath of fresh air, literally. This airport is all about sustainability and bringing the beauty of the Pacific Northwest indoors. As soon as you step inside, you're greeted by these massive totem poles, intricate carvings, and these incredible works of art by Indigenous artists. It's a beautiful way to showcase Canada's First Nations culture and heritage. But the commitment to nature doesn't stop there. Vancouver International is also home to a massive aquarium, complete with jellyfish, sea otters, and even a few sharks. It's the perfect place to unwind and de-stress after a long flight. Get ready to be blinded by the bling because we're about to land in Dubai International Airport, the epitome of over-the-top luxury. This airport is basically a giant shopping mall, with designer boutiques, high-end restaurants, and enough gold to make King Midas jealous. But Dubai International isn't just about luxury, it's also about innovation. This airport is at the forefront of airport technology, with things like biometric scanners, self-driving trains, and even a virtual aquarium that you can walk through. And if you're worried about getting bored during your layover, don't be. Dubai International has everything from a spa to a swimming pool to a snooze cube where you can catch a few Z's. And last but not least, we're finishing our journey in Beijing, China, at the massive and impressive Beijing Capital International Airport. This airport is a testament to China's growing global influence, and it's clear that they spared no expense in making it a showstopper. The architecture is a blend of modern and traditional Chinese design, with soaring ceilings, intricate details, and these beautiful gardens that transport you to another world. One of the things that really struck me about Beijing Capital is how well it reflects Chinese culture. From the art installations to the restaurants to the signage, everything is infused with a sense of Chinese history and heritage. And if you're lucky enough to be flying in or out during a major holiday, like Chinese New Year, you're in for a real treat. And there you have it, the top 10 most beautiful airports in the world. From the lush gardens of Singapore Changi to the sleek modernity of Tokyo Haneda. These airports prove that travel doesn't have to be stressful. In fact, it can be downright enjoyable. So next time you're planning a trip, take a closer look at the airports you'll be passing through. Have you visited any of these stunning airports? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing and educative videos.